It is not an accident that women are deconstructing from the idea of being married. Listen, and to explain this to you, I am going to use an illustration so that you can understand that this is actually the beginning of the fall of the patriarchy. The patriarchy will eventually fall. And that's why you find a lot of men are fighting this. Any woman who says, I don't want marriage, I don't want children, is automatically labeled a whore. Okay, so I'm going to use Karl Marx. If you're a lawyer, you know who Karl Marx was. This was a philosopher that we used to explain the Marxist theory. And I'm going to use this particular philosopher for a reason so you can understand what is happening in society. Karl Marx began by saying, and it is a fact, that man started as a hunter and gatherer. As society progressed, they moved on to the industrial age, where they discovered that having a monarchy ruling over them is oppressive, and that is how Marie Antoinette was beheaded. Why? Because people were enlightened to the fact that a monarchy is oppressive. Monarchs like Britain in England are still valuable because they bring tourist money. The moment the money from tourism ends, or people stop having any interest in the monarchy, that is when you will see the parliament in the UK. They will eradicate that monarchy because they are no longer seen for what it is they were seen back in the day. People are moving. Remember, society is not static. Society is dynamic. It is constantly evolving. Our mindset is constantly shifting from one to the next. That's when we move from the industrial age. We went on to the age of the capitalists, where it's all about how much money can you make for yourself to be recognized as a decent and respectable person in society. This moved from communism all the way to capitalism. In the end, we had a society that was democratic. I want you to follow me, starting from hunters and gatherers all the way to monarchs that oppressed people and their word was law, all the way to democracy. This occurred because there was a shift in the thinking in society. So whatever is happening now when it comes to marriage, it has everything to do with evolution of thought. Women are evolving. They are beginning to understand why. Why do I need to be silent? Why is it okay for a man to sleep around and not be labeled a whore, but when a woman does the same, she is a whore? This is the enlightenment that is happening to women. Any women in society left saying,